In this video, we are going to learn how the electric company charges us for electrical energy. In this example, I'll take a typical outdoor air conditioning unit that you might have outside your house, or a business might have outside of its house. And this air conditioning unit, I'll say, is a 4,000 watt device, which is relatively typical. There might be more energy efficient ones or old-fashioned ones that use more or less power, but that's relatively typical. And we're going to leave this on for 24 hours, so basically all day, for 1 month or 30 days. And we're going to take a look at the calculation you need to do to figure out how much they charge you for it. So the equations we're basically going to use are energy equals power times time, because the electric company, Southern California Edison or DWP, charges you for electrical energy. So it's power times time. And the cost of electricity or electrical energy is how much energy you use times a dollar amount for that energy, for that unit of energy, which we'll take a look at the units for that in a second. So the variables I have here are power, which is 4,000 watts, the time, which is going to be 24 hours. We're going to use hours as our time here, and we're going to have that on for 30 days, so 1 month. So we'll get a total number of hours for that. And the dollar amount for the electricity, just a typical value, I'll say it's 8 cents per kilowatt hour. And we'll take a look at this unit in a second. So it's a three-step process. The first step is to convert the power to kilowatts. So convert the power to kilowatts. Kilowatts is just a little more convenient unit because it's a larger amount of watts. So I'm going to say 4,000 watts. And let's see, for every 1 kilowatt, there's 1,000 watts. So we'll do a little conversion here. So the watts cancel. So I'm left with 4 kilowatts. The equivalent amount, just a different unit. Step 2, we're going to basically use the energy equals power times time equation to figure out how much energy we use in this 1 month time frame. 4 kilowatts. And the time that the electric company uses is in hours. Again, it's just a little more convenient unit than seconds that we used before. So this is going to be 24 hours times 30, because we're going to do it for a 30-day month. So 30 times that, which is 2,880 kilowatt hours. So this is a watt times a time. And thirdly, and that's the typical unit you'll see on an electric bill, kilowatt hours. The third step is to multiply that by the cost. So our cost, total cost, is going to be 2,880 kilowatt hours, and this particular cost is 8 cents per kilowatt hour, which is reasonable. There are some places a little bit higher, a little bit lower, but typically that's and so we get a total charge of $230 approximately. Now keep in mind, that's the charge just for the air conditioning unit for the 1 month. So if you have, and you probably do have other devices on, this just adds on to the total. And again, this is just 1 month. So it's summertime. If it's very hot, you might have this on for 2 or 3 months. You could significantly increase your electric bill by hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands if you have a couple units for a larger house or a larger business. So to calculate the cost for electrical energy, it's a three-step process. Convert the power to kilowatts, multiply by time. Energy equals power times time. We do this in hours though. And then we multiply by the rate at which we're charged. In this case, 8 cents per kilowatt hour, which comes out to about $230.